Alright, I think, are we starting the stream? Ah! Is it recording? Is that it? Cool. Okay. Ooh. Ah. Alright, let's hope that everything is fine. Let's check. Ah. This is like my first time streaming for 2018. Woo! Okay, I'm just checking all my settings. If there's anyone watching, can you please let me know if like everything's all good? I think everything's okay. Cool. Okay. Woo! Alright, so, as I think one of my last stream... Oof, fruit flies. The last time I streamed this, someone in chat mentioned, well, pretty much told me the way to get the good ending, which I kind of wasn't aware of. I didn't really think there was a good ending. I just kind of figured it was all the same. I think you just kind of do a little bit worse every time or whatever, but yeah, so I think, well, I've already played this before, so I'm attempting to kind of like go through and do the Natsuki route or the Sayori route, but now I think my new goal is to just try and get a good ending. So yeah, that is the goal for today. Woo. Ah! Thank you, Ben, for the host. Hope you had a lovely Christmas and Happy New Year to you. It's good to see that my little alerts are working. Okay, alright, so I'm going to... I think I'm just going to start. If you haven't played this before, sorry, but I think to get the good ending, I was told that you have to kind of like get all the pictures or whatever they're called, the CGs or something, for all the girls. So I am gonna try that. You gotta get them all before you. You have to get them all before the infamous festival. So yeah. Sorry if you haven't played this game before. I've already played it, so I kind of already know most of it. I've watched a lot of the, you know, what you call it, all the things about the game. It's a really, really good game, so if you haven't played it, definitely should. But yeah, so I'm just trying to get that good ending. Anyway, so I might start. Do I start again? Oh no, I'll carry on from where I left off. What? Yes. So if, yeah, this, yeah, totally. Did you get the good ending or did you get the bad ending? Okay, hang on. I feel like I haven't played this for so long, and I just need to try and remember the voices that I gave everyone. Oh, I'll be alright, okay. I mean, Digger just has her own voice. Oh, okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it'll be used as an ice pack rather than to drink, but I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchase that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. Oh, maybe I didn't save this. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori here. Cute. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Ah! Sorry. Sorry. Sorry, I forgot. Ah. I don't really know how the good ending is, but did you... I guess apparently it's like if it's a... What is it? It's a good ending if you get the moniker... the moniker. If you get the letter from the creator, and it's the bad ending if you get the letter from Monica. Sorry. Spoiler alert. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Ah, it's so hot. It's so hot here. Just bear with it. It'll feel better. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Digger. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Yeah. What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. It's so hot here. I need a fan. Even if it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Digger, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Oh, cute. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. Oh, yeah. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Digger, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Ta-da! Sayori hops to her feet. Ah! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Ew. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try and hide the bump, but without much success. Okay, this is kind of new for me. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway. Were you able to find everything we needed? Oh, I have it right. Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff! Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Aha! Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Digger. Well, Sayori, I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Ew. Yeah, that. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. Aha, okay. Well, in any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone, are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Who should I show my poem to first? I'll just go through the list. Sayori, Digger. I forgot what happened. I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so no way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. Ugh, whatever. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. What? Whoa. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Ooh, even the little things. Like cooking. I guess I'll talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. What? Okay. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. Sigh. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? Digger's a bit of a dick. I don't get it. Like, is he trying to be nice to her? Is he trying... I don't know. I pat Sayori's head. Hey! I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Digger. Will you give me a poem? I kind of want to keep it. Huh, why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? I broke my pencil. Oh my gosh. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up, oh no, the piece that she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry! It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Aha. Let's sit down, Sayori. Ugh. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Geez, don't worry, I'm sure I'll like it. Oh man, wait, have I read this poem before? Bottles. I pop off my scalp. Oh wait, I don't have to read it like her, I have to read it like me. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Oh yeah, I do remember this. Oh, that's alright. Thanks for stopping by. Have fun at work. I've got work tomorrow. I am not looking forward to it. Oh. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle, oh wait, whoops. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Hi, Lance. Oh, so hot. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes the bottle to save the day. Night after night. Oh yes, I do remember this poem. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. Okay, this is going weird. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time lapsed. You too, good night. Have fun at work. Sweet dreams. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Oh my gosh. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Oh my gosh, it's really hot. I need a fan. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Ah, thanks. I feel like I was made to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Ba ba ba. I'm just gonna move this. Ugh. Stupid thing. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. Okay. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Who should I show my poem to next? Natsuki. Oh, what's her voice?
terrible.
I think I don't think it was that annoying. Oh.
But it's pretty disappointing after your last one.
I don't know if that's how I did her voice, so well.
Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed.
Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time.
Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
Eh? You think so?
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Ooh, what? Sayori has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know, but honestly, how could someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you?
Oh, she's such a bitch.
It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
Ooh, that was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away, like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here.
Oh yeah, I know this spider one. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Wait, did we figure out what this poem... Oh my gosh, it's so sweaty. What this poem was about? I feel like this one was meant to be... about someone. I don't know. Anyway, Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me because she likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Ugh. It's a bit weird.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can just explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Wait, the person who doesn't like the person who likes spiders? Do you know people like that?
Of course, it's about everyone. Oh, it's about how everyone thinks my... Oh, that doesn't matter. It can be about anything.
Oh, that's right. Her spiders, I guess, is her manga collection? Maybe? I don't know.
That doesn't matter. It can be about... I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too.
It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel.
Oh, hello there, meme lord.
Remember that? I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it.
Yes, next is Yuri. Are you still mad at me?
Eh?
For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday. Because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. Oh, I wish I could see what the, like, I know the poems that you select are just like words or whatever, but it'd be cool if they actually made an actual poem. Now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine. Well, that's not really true. Meaning, when I disrespected her, I disrespected you, didn't I? Oh no. Yuri, you might be reading into this a little too much. How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So please, don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants. But it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori. Yuri, please. It makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need. Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide to that request. Yes, just do that. Oh, we didn't read a poem then. Okay. Monica. Ooh, enthusiastic cheerleader Monica. That's how I envisioned her. Hi again, Digger. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Ah, wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, it's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other ones you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. Nah, that's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably, but you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just, I'm just teasing. I know, it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. Hint, hint, hint. Alright. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Oh yeah. I think I've read this one. Save me. The colours, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colours. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless... I don't know what that is. Cacophony? Of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms. Squeaking. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaninglessness. Oh, meaningless. What? Meaningless. Load me. Okay. Yeah. I always seemed a little bit... I was always very suspicious of Monica in general. And then it just confirms it. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Haha. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Ooh, her little tips of the day. Ooh. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. I'm pretty sure... I don't know if I saved it at the right part. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Ah! That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I don't need to save it. Oh, I forgot where whatever. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone could come and sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival?
Aha! It's the festival! The festival!
It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing!
Performing?
Monica. Yeah? Yeah! We're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been colouring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Interesting.
Are you kidding me, Monica?
You didn't really... Oh, you didn't already start putting up those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys!
Ugh, well, how does Sayori use it? How's her voice? No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself,
finding new horizons,
and having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Ugh. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright.
Whew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice.
Ah, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Ba ba ba.
Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. Oh my gosh.
No way!
Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course! Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem! Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something that she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica.
Thanks. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next. What? Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri!
It's called After... What? After image of a crimson eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. Oh my gosh. Hi, Gaming Tube. How are you today? Have you seen this game before? No doubt you probably would have. I think it's been around for quite a while. This is my second time playing it. Everyone joins me afterwards, and yeah. Oh my gosh, the first time I played this game was I was pretty traumatized for I'm gonna say a few days. But I'm aiming for that good ending now, so yeah. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Gaming Tube. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow.
Ah, ha 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 ha. Sorry, I giggled.
Okay. Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
I see.
Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new level of meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Digger liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean? Digger, you're so oblivious to just life. It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery, okay?
I don't really understand.
In other words, it seems I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. I think I need a burp. But they might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just kind of embarrassing to do in front of everyone.
Then next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Humph. Don't make me go before Digger. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway.
Oh, Natsuki, she's so exhausting.
Might as well let Digger lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Oh, she's such a bitch. Natsuki. It's fine. I know she's a total bitch anyway. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something they'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah, I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Humph. Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style and works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say.
You better not make me do that again. You're gonna do it for the festival. What's your problem? Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. Oh, it's hard to go from Sayori and Natsuki.
I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival.
That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Ah, yeah, no problem. Oh, every time the music pauses, I always get like real nervous. Okay, everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day, so I'm assuming I can't wait. I can do that. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go? Oh, no. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal about it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, yeah. How am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Digger. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on her way home. Home. Hey, Sayori.
Yes.
Ah! Oh my gosh. My phone picked up, thought I was saying, hey, City. City? Sorry. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? So what would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Eh. I would still walk home with Sayori because she is the goal this time. Sayori. You really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Actually, I even think I said that last time as well anyway, because why would I say that? The other thing. Anyway. Eh. But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. Oh, Digger. That was a little sweet.
You're so silly, Digger. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so...
Well, I don't want to give it to Yuri! Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I can't really figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never gonna happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care about so much, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Alright, I'm going for Sayori. Fireflies? Yes. Candy? No! Heaven sent? No! Games. Heart, okay. Yes. No. Yes. Twirl. No. Rain cloud. Cloud. Oh, damn it. Raindrops? No. Damn it. Is Rainbow 2 Natsuki? No. Childhood? Yes, yes, yes. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. Wonderful. Skipping? Ah. Cheer. Oh, afterwards.
Amazing! Yay! Oh, I got one more. Okay. Smile. Yes!
Aw, man.
Uh-oh. Wait.
I'm the last one here again.
Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again?
Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination.
Ah.
Starting this club and now picking up piano?
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you.
And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Oh, it's so hot.
Yeah, I can't wait for the festival.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be great.
Weren't you complaining about it yesterday? Just yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah, but I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a holiday at school where we get to play and eat all kind of delicious food.
You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, do they usually have fried squid?
Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on! Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people?
I remember this part. I didn't say it like that. Besides, what do you mean, you of all people?
Because it's right in your name. Monica. Ika?
That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Ugh. Never mind. Let's just focus on breaking the fourth wall. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Natsuki's a little bit playful at the moment. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. Okay. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, right, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Digga, what's up? Oh my gosh, it's so hot. Hey, this might sound a little bit strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a little bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Digga. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew something, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Digger. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. No? What's rule 34? Is this It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. Is there something else that I could do? To do with the game? What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been.
Nah, you're so funny, Digger. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's how she is when she's around you?
Ah, I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. Ah, alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to. What really is that if it exists on the internet? Oh! You mean like if there's a porn of this game? Of course there would be. There'd be. I haven't seen anything of it, but thank you, Ben, for further enlightening me on the internet. But I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watched her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. Okay everyone, after some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, not Kirby. But then, I don't know, I guess Kirby would have a lot of talents in that sort of area, right? Oh yeah, who should I tell my poem to first? Sayori, as per usual.
This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, Digger.
Oh, thanks.
Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today.
Do you want a nap or something?
No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face.
Ah, dang. Well, alright.
Hey, Digger, I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end...
Yeah? I guess you're the one who likes the one the most.
Mm-hmm. Why?
Oh shit. You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Oh, thank goodness. I hate it when the music just stops. Wait. Of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only one, the only exciting thing in my life. Wow, Digger, you're really like putting out the feels. So sometimes it's just easier to write something to write when thinking about you, Sayori.
No, Digger, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this?
Oh my gosh. Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden.
If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be
So much easier.
Sayori. I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori, I've probably never seen this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up? Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile.
It's nothing, Digger. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori. Uh-oh, wait. Oh, no, okay, it doesn't happen yet.
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can even say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Ugh, I can't even... Blah, blah. Nice. Oh, I can't skip it. Okay.
About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, it's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit.
Well, of course, at least I'm trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me?
No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off.
Really? Well, if you ended up just scaring me... Well, what if you just ended up scaring me away?
Well, that's, it's not like you would actually do that.
Yeah, you're right. Well, it's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Oh, wait. Did she say that, or did I say that? Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh, I must...
Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you off afterward.
I was just joking.
Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. Ha ha ha!
How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Or maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should just really watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. I'll be your beach. Have I seen this? Have I read this one? I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. Oh yeah, I have read this one. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful. When you press your lips to mine, I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Okay, very good.
Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something not with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach.
So you decided to write about the beach first, then came up with the message later?
Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing.
Wait, did we? Did they?
She wanted to pick a topic and have both of us write about it, or well, whatever. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice.
Yuri doesn't look too enthusiastic about spending time with me. I guess if she changes her mind, she'll come to me. But I should leave her be for now. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. Monica. Hi, Digger. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, Being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding with my hands. Ah, it's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's kind of funny how your poem and Sayote's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot more time together again. I see. That reminds me about how Sayote's been a little bit off today. Yeah, did she tell you something? Well, Digger, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. Alright. Just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. Sayote's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? What could have happened? Oops. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. Ah yes, the lady who knows everything. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who knows... who wanders Earth. Oh my gosh. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. Wait, have I read this one? But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, ooh, a dry quill expressionless. Maybe I haven't read this one. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. Or maybe. Oh yeah, maybe. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer of all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Okay. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put that much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Ah, are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Oh, you could appreciate the good things, I guess. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, that! Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay. It's weird though. So then Yuri's gone. Is Sayori gone? Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out...
Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now?
Huh? Oh. I thought Yuri would... Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Catchphrase?
I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez, why is the mood so weird today?
No. Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Ooh.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. No! In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems that you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around.
Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on!
She actually wasn't feeling too well, so she went home early. Oh, is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I don't want to force it.
Who?
Oh my gosh. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations. So, let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. But if Sayori's not there, how can I choose her? I don't want to choose Yuri! I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. Claude's speed. Salutes waving hand. What? Waving hand? I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? How about that? I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great! You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Digger. The one who is truly useless. Ah, don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. No, I don't want to help them. I want to help, Sayori. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. No, I'm not helping you.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Digger may not like to be around you if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Digger to...
What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't? Just what do you think?
Oh my gosh, this is where the fight happens. Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Digger to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry, I was just saying, though...
Jeez. Can we just settle this already?
Oh my gosh, yes, just let me pick. I will pick, but I want to pick Sayori. Of course. Very well. In that case... Yes! Oh, why are there dots after Sayori's name? I mean, if it's going to be anyone that I prefer helping Sayori. Yes! I mean, we're already neighbours, and... But Monica said
that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much?
Well, if you're going to be acting like that, yes. No, sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. But I don't want to help them. Oh. I guess I can help. I will help. I kind of want to see what happens if I try to help Monica. Can I help Monica? Nah, I was gonna go for Natsuki. I don't want to help her. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun, and you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people.
Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree.
Eh? Just a minute ago you were saying that.
That's because... Never mind, okay?
Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad.
So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about?
Oh wait, damn it, I should have saved that. Oh, fine, whatever. No, I think that's it. Damn it, I haven't been saving my progress. Ugh. Are you guys excited?
Yeah! Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome.
I don't think that really counts. What about you, Digger? Me? Well, I guess you could say I'm interested in to see how it'll turn out. That's good for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Natsuki says, it's not... Oh my gosh.
I mean, it's not that big of a deal or anything.
Well, it might... Oh my gosh, okay, whatever. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do, then nobody offering to help.
That doesn't mean... Oh.
Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression.
Look.
Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders.
Yuri, you really are the most talented one here.
Ugh.
And you're gonna help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're gonna make the atmosphere special.
Oh my gosh.
That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit.
Natsuki releases her hand and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you?
Not really, but...
Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. but I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps make everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's so hot.
Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Ooh.
Where are you going?
Huh?
We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gone home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me.
Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind.
Geez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything.
Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number.
Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients.
Wait, you're coming to my house? Wait, you already came to my house as well. Okay.
Well, yeah. What's wrong with that?
I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I'd be going to your house.
Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me.
Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me.
Yeah. How do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home.
Uh-oh.
Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over.
Alright, bye bye me.
Yeah, I'm really going to show you why I love baking so much. So you'd better look forward to it.
Oh, didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work?
Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of what?
Everyone. That I was looking forward to this. Oh, wait, really?
Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all. Well, that's all it is, so...
Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday.
Never mind.
Hi. Sorry if I don't say your name right. Isaiah Zuki? Classic. I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday? Oh my gosh, it's so hot. Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, yes, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other, but we do. We do feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. I feel I should have been saving stuff. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. I don't think this is that part, but I hate that the music has to disappear. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Oh my gosh. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume that she is up in her room. I think this is just, I can't. I don't think it's that, right? Because that's not the same. It's already strange for her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Oh, thank goodness.
Hi, Digger.
This is where she'll confess all her shit. Okay, I sit down in her room. Oh, man. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and the wall decorations that she's had for years now. I wonder, maybe I'm thinking about it too much, but I wonder if this calendar in the background means anything.
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today?
Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we had that last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
Yeah, that's true. What about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course! But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Ah, so it's just me and Natsuki then?
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so... Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
Well, that's no good, Digger.
Eh?
Why can't it just be like it's always been?
What?
This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here.
When did she express her feelings? I thought that was happening now.
You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me.
Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it.
Ah.
Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Digger. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Digger? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am?
Yeah, it's even second time reading this. Hits you in the feels.
Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you.
That's why I'm your friend. And all you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Digger. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Ugh. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone else, or everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, Digger. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streaked down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments.
Oh my goodness.
Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking.
Oh, without thinking. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace.
Ah, Digger.
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Digger.
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this, Digger.
Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. All you have to do... if you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand you with my feelings, Digger. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain.
What? The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain.
But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too.
Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Ba ba ba.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right?
Oh, it's gonna be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, you could come along and help out. It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that'll be good for me today. You understand, right?
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, alright? Okay?
Okay. Alright. I look forward to it. Woo! I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. Okay, I know what I can do.
On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus... Ah! Don't worry, Natsuki, I'll be seeing you soon. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spend only a few minutes back at home anxiously waiting for Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. Ooh, cute top. Sup?
Sup?
Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Oh, she's got like a cute little skirt and everything. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Yeah.
Geez, don't make it feel awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in.
Yep, there she is. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies.
Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right?
Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home.
Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part.
Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she is a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen.
What? You're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, digger?
Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? What? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. Ugh. This is ridiculously heavy.
Ah! I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed?
I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you.
It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk.
Okay. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Oh my gosh. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much?
It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong and they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind.
What are you making me say? Just Monica. Well, not yet, Natsuki, not yet.
What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school.
What? Ugh.
Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you.
Uh-huh.
What?
That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that.
Hey! Now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like...
Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki?
Forget it!
I didn't say anything. I should apologize. I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you were thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours.
How would you know that anyway?
Just trust me on this one. What am I...
Gross.
Hey, what was that to me?
Who else?
Man, let's get started already.
You get all sour when girls call you gross.
Why wouldn't I?
I finally found your weakness, digger.
Ugh, Natsuki she's so mean. Natsuki smiles deviously. I know she's being cheeky, but it just goes a little bit too far. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But if she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Oh, Todd. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking.
Dig it! Where did you put the food colouring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays.
I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for?
To colour the batter, of course.
Oh my gosh.
I'm making each tray a different colour. That way, even if the flavours aren't different, everyone can still pick their favourite.
Ah, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing?
Do you want to?
Oh my gosh. You're asking me? Do I have any more? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so...
Come on! You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have some fun?
I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food colouring into each. Ah, that does look pretty cool.
See, it's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun.
It's hard doing her voice.
It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes light up.
Like the ones you made? Oh, like the ones you made... like the ones you made on your first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that, too. Yeah. Maybe I'll just use the food colouring then.
Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food colouring.
Yeah, it's getting there. We were just using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk in a huge bowl for the icing.
The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying?
Well, yeah. It'll just take a bit longer.
Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look.
Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back.
You really need to beat the crap out of it.
After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved.
See?
As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. Oh, I thought she was going to pop it in my mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Okay.
Hey!
Natsuki grabs my wrist.
I don't want your gross fingers in my icing.
Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl.
Don't make me beat the crap out of you next.
I like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki's pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in return.
Gross! You got it on my face!
Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's face. She tries to reach it with her tongue. What? But it's too far away.
Jeez! You know what? Take this!
Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Aww. Cute. Wait, so should I be saving this? Maybe I will.
Stop!
Not until you apologize for calling me gross. This is cute, but whatever.
Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know, saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that.
Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. Oh my gosh, wait. Digga, you're such a horn dog. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing.
What? Did you seriously just...
Oh my gosh. Natsuki is so surprised. Should I save this as well? I don't know. Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Digger, what the hell are you doing? Her face is entirely red.
Digger! You really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? Oh no!
What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn into this so quickly? Well, when you put her finger in your mouth, I guess. Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. What? Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet.
No wonder! You left a dirty tray in here, dummy! How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on!
Don't blame me for your mistakes. Oh, I don't know. Jeez! Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops.
Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now.
Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads. But the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened.
Ah, that smells so good.
The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room.
Look at how cute they all look.
She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing.
Not like you need to tell me that. I brought the decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative.
Oh my goodness.
Here, scoop the icing into these bags.
So hot. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that
will make it look really nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time though.
What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others.
That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like happy birthday or whatever.
I see. That gives me an idea actually.
Well,
it's a literature event, right? We could make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on a word they like.
Ooh. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea. So,
maybe I'm getting it from you.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute.
Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Natsuki's voice trails off.
Same with you.
Huh? Did you say something?
No, nothing. Let's just do the icing.
Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags.
There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it.
Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work.
Look how pretty they are together.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Ooh, I wish I could have one now.
Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that.
Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite.
Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already, and she would still eat dinner.
Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner.
Already? That's a shame.
It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that.
Okay.
It's not like you'll always have this chance.
Oh. Okay. Man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me.
You can't bring the cupcakes tomorrow. Oh, you can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right?
If you and Sayori each carry some, then you could probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any.
I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you.
Yeah, I think again, back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all.
Okay, I'm all packed up.
Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. And then Sayori's gonna pop along and be like, just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted?
Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait, Natsuki. What you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be. Like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over any time, okay? I think that, if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. What are you doing? If you want to read manga or go out somewhere?
Do you really mean that?
Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah. I want to spend more time with you.
Digga, I thought you only cared about getting this done. Ooh, I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so...
No! Is it meant to look like that? She looks a bit more pixelated. I don't know. Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt as if holding on to me. Her rose-coloured cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me. Oh my gosh.
I felt it for a while now.
Oh! Natsuki suddenly jumps back.
Sayori!
Huh?
Ah, hi, Digga.
Sayori! Just now, we weren't. Woohoo!
It's okay, Digga. I just stopped by to say hi. Oh. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so...
Oh, really? That's too bad.
Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later.
Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Digga? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Digga. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Digga. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and I started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Digger, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And...
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give to you. Sayori, I love you. It's fine. I love you. Those are my true feelings, so there's no way that you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone else at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens, as long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side. Then I know we'll both be happy.
Digger.
Oh. Suddenly Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me.
Digger, is this really okay?
Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again.
I love you, Digger. I want to be with you forever.
Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little.
What is this?
Sayori?
I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now. Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Digger.
It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better. Again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now.
Okay. I trust you.
Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh?
What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple.
Ooh, I don't remember.
I don't know if I can handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me.
I understand. We'll go whatever pace suits you best.
Hey, Digger.
Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly.
Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right?
Eh? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori?
I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me.
Yeah. I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are the way they are back there. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Aha! It's the day of the festival! And do I even need to, do I even need to save it? Maybe I can save it. Oh, don't tell me it's too late. Oh, good. Yes. Okay. Yay! Alright. I am not attending that festival. I'm gonna go back, but I didn't really save it. I didn't save it very well. I wasn't really too sure what I was doing. So I'm just gonna have to start at the beginning, but I'm gonna try and skip it so I can try and get some more pictures. Where would I start? Here? Wait. Yeah, I saved the game. Yes. And then load game. Yes. Okay, can I just skip? Alright! I'm just gonna skip right through this until I have to... Oh, wait. Damn it! Wait! Ah, hang on. Am I doing this wrong? Do I have to start from the beginning? Alright, so this... hopefully this is my first poem. Alright, let's go for... Yuri? Yeah. Wait, can you go... I just realised you can't go for Monica. Oh, actually, I'm really hungry. I think... I'll just keep going. Collie. Landscape. Intellectual. Disoriented. Oh my goodness. Existence? She's so easy. Oh. Horror. Woohoo! No. Oh. Nah. Oh. Okay. Hi again, Digger. I don't know what part of the story I'm in. What do you mean? I'm going for her now! I will find her. Yes? That's how I would feel bad for distracting from reading. Oh, okay. Woo! Don't scare me, Natsuki. I know she's here. Yep, okay. She sees... Oh, man, it's hot. Sorry, I was just spacing out. Blah, blah, blah. Immersive, da 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 da. Can't skip this, I guess, because I haven't done this part, technically. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't notice in the first place, but I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Oh my gosh, I'm actually really hungry. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Oh, here it is, and then she's gonna give me the book. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear that. What's it about anyway? Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over at the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister, but as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison, and while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Digger? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those sort of things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Ugh. It's just that those kind of stories... they challenge you to look at life from a strange... Okay, I've kind of read all this. I don't know if anyone else has. Don't apologize. I just need to get that picture. I'm pretty sure I'm at the right part. In fact, I want to get to the part where we start reading. Okay, here it is. As soon as I can feel the presence of my shoulders, I read. It's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry, I'm kind of like trying to speed through this because I've already done the Yuri route. So this is all kind of the same. I mean, I already know what happens here. I mean, here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's right up against Yuri's, then hold my book more, blah blah blah. I suppose Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Da 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 da! I'm gonna save that. I guess I'm gonna save it. Yes? I mean, I don't have. No. I'll just save it here. Okay. Oh! I do the same with my right arm on the right arm. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it on my own, blah blah blah. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she's also seeking blah 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 blah. I see. Yuri remains silent for a second. But Digger, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Oh, that's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it to be bad or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. Oh, what are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. I don't wanna. Can I not pass all this? I guess I don't have much room. By the way, do you remember blah? Yes. And then... yeah, okay, so I did leave with good. Nice. Well, that everyone's ready. I can't wait. Skip. Oh. Can I skip? Ah. Yes, thank you. Does Natsuki want to hear my poem? Digga, if you're not going to take this club seriously, what? Harsh. Yeah, because she doesn't like any of Yuri's stuff, so I think she's going to totally deny me. I'm not a writer, but it's not very good, but yeah, I did put an effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem, ugh. Fine. Well, sorry, it'll get better anyway, I'll tell you what. Well, yeah, I know that. Give it to Monica. Then we'll end with this. Thank you. Just wanted to say, I just want to get to... Yes. I am being like Yuri, aren't I? Sorry if you haven't seen... I'm assuming that people who are watching this have already seen it, but I'm just trying to... I'm on that grind. Oh, there you go. Thanks. And then she's gonna love it. And her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Ugh. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. That's... I guess you're right. Can I not skip this? That's enough. Oh, here you go. Woo! It's hot. It's nothing really. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to save. I'm going to just end it here. I'm very hungry. It's dinner time. Alright. Where am I? Cool. Alright. Thank you. Sorry, I have to just kind of end this now because I am like so hungry. But yeah, I'm just gonna have to like... Yeah, at least I know that I saved whatever. Anyway, blah blah blah. Alright, thank you so much to everyone who stuck around and who watched and whatever. I'll probably try and stream again tomorrow night. But yeah, if you don't follow me on Twitter or anything, my social media links are down below. And yeah, cool. Hope you guys all have a great day, night, whatever, wherever you are. And I will catch you later, hopefully. Bye!